Good morning, multipliers.
Good morning. Good morning. I tell you, Judah, it's a tired day. It's already been long, and it's just getting going. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're the same boat. What am I gonna do? I'm dragging. I tell you what we all do. Let's all take a 5-second breather. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel fantastic. Woo! I haven't slept that good in years. Let's do it. All right, ready? You ready? So, Mother's Day weekend is going on, Judah. You are not a mother yet.
No, I'm not.
Yet. I mean, not that there's nothing's in the oven, not for a while, but someday you'll be a mother, hopefully. You know what I mean? All things go well. But we both have mothers. We both have mothers we need to buy Mother's Day gifts for, and probably actually every one of you has a mother out there. So what we have to do, Judah, is we have to figure out what we're going to buy our moms. And so what I've done, Judah, I've gone through and I've compiled a list for ourselves. I have consulted with experts, i.e. my mother, about some of the do's and don'ts of what she's gotten in the years past. I've Googled it, I've searched, and so I think I've come up with a pretty good list of things you shouldn't do. And I want you to contribute and tell me if you think it's a good idea or not, all right?
You can do that.
All right, first one, appliances or anything you were already planning on buying. Now, I have fallen prey to this already, and I didn't have to buy you a Mother's Day gift. I did this for Christmas one year. Actually, our first Christmas being married.
Appliance?
Well, okay, or anything you're planning on buying, like something you're going to use. Like I would say in this vacuums fall in this category. Like, don't buy your mom a vacuum or your wife a vacuum, a broom.
You're going cheaper.
My mom said that one time Dad bought her hanging plants that they were planning on buying already, but he went and bought them that. So like when Judah, our first Christmas, I bought her end tables. We've been really talking about. It was our first Christmas married.
You got me. No.
It was our first Merry Christmas, yeah, I think, wasn't it?
We were here though.
Oh, okay, maybe that was our second Christmas married.
Second.
But anyways, I went to go buy it for her, and I thought they were so great, and she opened them, and she's like, "What's this?" These are great.
I tried to pretend to be excited.
I mean, but they were really cool. She loves them now.
They were cool, but it's like for Christmas, I don't want end tables.
I got you other things too, but that was the big thing.
Did you?
Yep, I did. But anyways, she did not. So anything like that, guys, avoid away from. Take a wide berth. Now, this also goes with here, anything that's weight loss oriented. What that means is no gym memberships, no workout clothes, no food stuff, no scales, nothing like that. Because here's the thing, all these have certain things. If they ask for it, obviously, maybe your mom's talking about getting into shape. Maybe she's talking about, I really want to start working out. You're like, hey, I'm going to help you kick this start off. I'm going to pay for the whole year of gym membership, so you just go do it. Right. That's okay. But if they're just like sitting there eating bonbons on the couch, and you're like, hey, here's a YMCA membership, plus 6 months with a personal trainer, plus here's a full, it's like, what? I mean, all of a sudden now you're insulting. So stray away. Would you say that's correct?
That's definitely correct.
I mean, I would, because you know, the lady figure is something that is, that they think about more than we do, guys. If you're, you know what I mean, and so avoid it because you can get down some slippery slopes. Okay. Anything as seen on TV. You know what I'm talking about, like that brand of stuff, like the junky things you see. They're like three for $19.99, and call now. We'll double you offer plus throw in a free sand something.
Especially if you're like planning on getting the double offer and then giving one to one mother and then one to your other. I
didn't even think about that. That's a whole nother dimension.
And they both talk and they're like, oh.
Like, he got me this. It's like, he got me that too. Oh. You're in trouble, Junior. You know what I mean? Like, that's it exactly. You don't want to go overboard. A lot of that stuff's cheap and like breaks easy and also is not very useful, and so avoid it. I really feel like that's a big thing. And if you're standing in the line at a store and they have those there and you're like, man, my mom would love a lint roller that she never has to like pull the thing off of for Mother's Day. Just walk away. If you see something about something slappy, chappy, chopping something, just avoid it, okay? Look away. Take a wide berth, okay? This is for your good. Listen to me. All right, next one. If you're a guy, this is particular for the guys out there. If you are a guy and you want to buy your mom or any other female clothing, take another female with you. Now, here's the thing. Because here's the thing, I can go, like, if I'm gonna buy Judah clothes for Christmas or birthdays or anything, I take her to the store and I have her walk around and I watch what she says. Now, that doesn't always mean I get her exactly what she said. I just look for stuff like that. But it gives me a starting point, and now, a lot of times she figures it out, but a lot of times, like, I'll ask her, like, I'll try to bring it up naturally in conversation, like what size she is exactly in this one thing. And
then you get the size I said not to get?
Well, no. I got her a coat one time, and she said, I wear smalls, but if it's tight, I'd like to have a medium so I can fit like a stuff under it.
Right.
So there was a medium and a small, and I'm like, okay, well, she said I don't want it to be too small, so I got her the medium because it was like, they looked like identical next to each other. Like there was just a slight difference, but ended up, bad deal, no gozo.
Way too big. We couldn't return it because the other one was already gone.
Exactly. We actually tried. It was gone.
Yep.
Bummerific. Now, the next thing is, don't get anything that's going to make her life more hectic. Moms are busy, busy ladies. Really, they are. So, unless, once again, it's a special circumstance where they're expecting a puppy or a cat or anything like that's going to make their life busier, don't do it. Because it just adds more stress to an already stressful life. So avoid, like, I know you think mom loves puppies, let's get her a puppy. It's like, you walk in there with a puppy, she's like, who's gonna feed, water, poop, to everything with this dog? That's what she's thinking.
It's gonna be the mom.
So avoid that. My mom also told me to put in here, don't get her car seats or car seat covers. Because apparently that's happened before too, and not a good idea. Noted. Put it away, locked in the vault.
You can get it for them, but let it be something that's not like
a day.
Holiday.
Like you just show up with it. You're like, hey, I was in the store and I know you. I thought you liked these. It's not like, hey, I know you're a great mom or wife or whatever, and here's some car seats.
Now, if you're a kid or like they're your mom.
That's different.
You're younger, you can kind of get by with a lot more.
Yeah, because that's like when your mom, well, if it's your Mother's Day, your dad takes you to this, guys, y'all got $5 to spend, find something.
Exactly.
And that's okay. Kids are kind of in a different wheelhouse here, but if you're an adult, you got no excuse, okay? No excuse. But the last one on our list, the final list, guys, is the worst gift you could ever get your mom is not to think about her and to forget.
That's true.
Because that's the truth. Because she loves you. My mom, Judy can attest, and her mom too. They're our biggest heroes. All right, like they're our biggest fans. I guess I should say. Like they are the people who are in our corners every day of the week, saying, "Keep going, guys, spurring us onward." And when you forget about them that one time a year, it hurts.
Yep.
Right here. So don't do it. Don't do it. Good. I'm glad we had this talk. But yeah, that's some of the list. If you guys think of other really bad, maybe you've had a bad experience where you bought your mom a lifetime membership to Weight Watchers or something and she did not expect it.
Disappointment.
And you just see in her eyes like you did when you buy these tables you're really proud of and she holds the tables and looks at you like she doesn't like them. That hurt right here.
I tried to pretend.
Right here, guys. Cuts in. But yeah, let us know in the comments down below, guys. But I don't know. I thought those were good. I could have used those pointers. In fact, I probably will use in the future. When I'm buying you a gift, I'll be like,
take notes.
This was in the vault from this day. So you guys should do it too. But I found that interesting. I hope you did too. But on to the focus. All right. So today for the focus, I was thinking about this. So us, am I boring you?
No, I'm sorry.
Are they boring you?
No.
How dare she?
Not at all.
No. So I was thinking about for the focus today, I was just thinking about how crazy I am, basically. I'm nuts. Judah, tell him I'm nuts.
He's crazy. I'm not telling you that because I know what you'll sing if I tell you. If I say the N-word.
Took myself to the picture show, sat myself in the very last row. Got so fresh I slapped my face. I'm a nut. I'm a nut. That's why I sing every time she says I'm a nut. Thank you, Grandma Gibson. But anyways, that's because my Grandma Gibson used to sing that every time I'd say that. But anyways, so here's the thing. I was thinking about that, like, there's a bunch of craziness. And maybe you look at your life and you think, man, I'm crazy. Like, what was God thinking? Like, was it like he was getting ready to make me? It says in that's where we're actually going to be at. It's Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. It says, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before I consecrated you, I anointed you a prophet to the nations. I mean, so here's the thing. That, like, I was thinking about this, and it's like, I was thinking, like, you know, when I was younger, basically, like, God must have had those, like, random bins around, and he, like, slipped while making me, and, like, all the bins just fell together, and, like, not in good proportions, it seemed like, you know, because I'm, like, not good at anything particularly, and...
That's not true.
Well, you know. But, like, I like lots of different things, and I remember thinking as a kid, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life. Why am I who I am? You know, there's so many weird little things about me that don't make sense. And so why is this the way I am? God must have made a mistake. Mm-hmm. You know? No. But when you look at this verse and you see, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Another translation say, before I wove you together in your mother's womb. I mean, you know, like, that's the thing, guys, is like, before God didn't make any mistake with who you are. Like, I am who I am because God made me this way. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it takes a lot of struggle to get to understand why. And like, multiply media, this is what makes sense for me. This is really what I think God made me to do. Like, this is my calling on this earth. And so here we are. It's like life did not make sense to me. In fact, everything I attempt in my life crumbles. Ask my wife.
A lot, and he's giving me his bad luck too.
Well, no, it's just like I don't try. I just end up in these situations that I'm like, what's going on? Like, it just falls apart in my hands. I feel like I'm hopelessly lost. Like, what am I doing? But yet I have such a clear vision for this one thing. It just never seems. But it's because God has a timing and a place and the way this works, and it works in Him. I always compare it to. National Treasure. If you've seen that movie, Nicolas Cage, it's, you know, I'm going to spoiler a little bit here. There's the Declaration of Independence, and there's a map on the back, right? And it's invisible. It's an invisible map, Judah. And as they look at this, they're like, okay, this thing's been studied for not thousands, but hundreds of years. There's not a map on the back of the Declaration of Independence. Mm-hmm. But Nicolas Cage is like, there's a map. And he goes and finds these glasses made by Benjamin Franklin, and he puts them on, and he moves them in, and all of a sudden the map appears. And it makes sense for the first time. And he's like, he knew. That's what's like being with Christ, is that when I look at my life, I see a blank sheet of paper that I don't know what to do with it. But when I take it, I put in the perspective of how God intended it, and I follow, I trust Him, it makes sense for once in our lives. And that's the beauty, is that we understand that God formed us. He made us to be who we are. But it makes sense in Him. You see, that's the thing. It's like, I may be crazy, and that craziness is going to follow me for the rest of my life. Because the only place it makes sense is in my relationship with Christ. So if you're thinking to yourself, all these things like about me that aren't good enough, or I'm full of whatever, stop thinking that. Because listen, you are good enough. You're beyond good enough. But the point is that you have to put it in the perspective of God. Mm-hmm. Search what He designed you for. And let me tell you what, there's a lot of pain in searching, because you've got to figure out, you've got to follow the walk by faith where it's not comfortable. Because trust me, sometimes God, like today I had to make a decision that was not easy to make at all. It's scary to make it. It's terrifying what I had to make. But you know what? I know God is in control, and that He has me. And then if I fall, as we talked about the other day, He won't cast us headlong, because His hand is there to catch him, to catch you. That's the beautiful thing. You know, any thoughts, Judah?
No, I mean, pretty much what you said, just the fact that, you know, whatever our strengths or our weaknesses are, you know, God can use both of those in ways we couldn't have ever imagined, you know? Absolutely.
And some of the things I saw as weaknesses in my life growing up are things that now I see as my strengths. I was born with an English disability. I'm horrible. I still am not very good at reading. I was born a lot of stuff, and I thought for a long time I was just stupid. But you know what? I learned as I got older, I just learned differently. It's not that I'm not smart or I can't learn. I just learned differently than everybody else, and it made sense. But all it takes time, guys. So don't lose heart. Keep that chin up. God's got a plan for your life, but you got to look at it through His looking glass. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, guys. Yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the comment down below with your thoughts, is what I meant to say there. I keep covering Judah's face here. I've got to stop doing this. But anyways, comment down below with your thoughts, guys. Let us know what you're thinking. What's God doing in your life right now? Everything. Let us know below. Your Mother's Day gifts, guys. Tomorrow we'll be back with our next list of things you should buy and top gifts. Now, some of them are going to be a little crazy. I'm going to let you know. They're not all going to be ones that are necessarily in reach for all of us. You know, not lay people. What is it, like everyday man? I don't know. All of us normal
Common
people.
folk.
All of us common folk. Not good enough, no. But there's going to be something I think you definitely want to check out. So make sure you come back tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. as long as my YouTube works correctly with my upload.
Yeah.
We should be there.
Late
Oh, I was up to like 3 a.m. doing stuff yesterday.
And you started like...
I started like 10 o'clock. Like, it was
Yeah.
a long time. But so, anyways, guys, I appreciate so much for you guys checking us out. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. As always, I'm Dan.
And I'm Judah.
God bless.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.